Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Judicials' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boston College's offense will come out first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's James. Quick strike complete. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They just keep firing. Quickly out to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on third down, fourth down coming from the 48. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. From the 1, it's first and goal as they try. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Judicials offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It'll be third and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Judicials line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's James. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Jones. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking to throw, it's James. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defense. There he goes! Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And now on the pitch, the ball hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. And they turn it into a defensive score.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looks as if he's going to run it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Judicials moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Dropping back, it's James. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Jones. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Neal. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now on the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They'll run the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Judicials decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The short hands. It's McDonald. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's James. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. And the Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Moves away as he feels pressure. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's McDonald. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Gets the back moving. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Throwing right. It's caught. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the option. He breaks a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll send the back in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the air, it's James. Steps away. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Makes the catch. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Scrambling away. Slings it downfield. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw it.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Touch pass on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Coming out with it, it's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice.
Lots of running room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. Oh, a lot of space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start. Get it.